And I think we're live. Awesome. Oh boy! I say this every time now, but it has been a hot second. Thankfully, it's like, I remember exactly what we did last, all the time, so it's not hard for me to remember what's going on, but if you're trying to follow along the streams, I do not blame you for being like, is Clover dead? Yeah, so, I'm gonna wait a few seconds for people to show up, but I will start explaining anyways. Since it's been a good few minutes, some of the tape has peeled up, and that is okay. We'll just fix it. We'll just re-put it on there. Della! Hey, how you doing? You're the first one here. Me dying. Thank you. Good. I mean, not great. I mean, people keep dying in my family. It's not good. I'm getting over it, though. And I'm happy to be streaming, so I guess it's good. I'm so happy to be streaming again. Yeah, right? It's like, I want to say good, but at the same time, that would be a lie, so... But I'm good. I'm happy to be streaming again, so it's not bad. Just kind of... Anyways, thank you. We're okay. We're okay. We're doing fine. Now. But yeah, I know. I'm so excited. Finally, back to this. It's been so many days that the tape is starting to peel up again. So normally I would, like, try to not wait this long in between. Because the tape will peel up. Because it is just masking tape. It's just temporary. But, whatever. It's easy for me to just kind of put it back on there. And of course, if it's really giving me trouble, like if it gets fur stuck in there and it's not gonna stick, just hot glue it. Well, look who it is. I fell. He's literally like right over there, and he's on the other side of the wall. I told him I was going to stream, and he's happy at me right now because I brought home donuts. My love can be bought, by the way. Unfortunately, if you bring me donuts, I will love you forever. Alright, this isn't super bad. Just gotta put some of this tape back. Yee, Avengers! Oh no! Pancakey, what is that? Oh, it's a noodle! I thought it was a sword of some kind. It's the universal noodle. Okay, that was because one day I was talking about sewing needles and I couldn't stop calling it noodles. Like the entire stream. The what? The universal noodle. Oh, hey, Renn! You brought all the puppers. How you doing, Avengers? I know, right? I was, between last time and this time, I worked really hard to try to get it to work. I also tried to get, so I got a lot more emotes on there. And I think I got the giveaway to work. Let me try it. Exclamation point giveaway. Okay, that's not good. Tail giveaway. Is Cloudbot down again? Did I accidentally... I might have shut off Cloudbot again on accident. I need to stop doing that. Okay. I will try to get that up next time. I was trying to get the tail giveaway going, so you can use your stream points to get in the giveaway, but, like, apparently I broke it again. I thought I fixed it. How are you guys doing? Are you alive? I'm so glad somebody used the squid dab. See, like, I was just saying, it's been so many days that some of this tape is trying to peel off. Peel off. Apparently I broke it again. For real, my life motto. Right? Oh, just ignore the Oreos in the back. I totally wasn't just binge eating tons of Oreos again. Alright, what am I using? Streamlabs, OBS, Cloudbot. Oh, something happened. Oh, we got a follow. Well, thank you so much. Devin is taken. Good. Thank you so much for following. Oh yeah, my new ramen shirt! I also got a new Scooby-Doo shirt, so I guess you guys will be seeing that soon too. I love ramen. It was just perfect. I had to get it, you know? Alright, I was hoping I could fix CloudBot really quick, but I don't know how to get there quickly. It takes me a minute to... Oh, come on, log in. I just wanted to see if CloudBot was on. There's so many times I accidentally turn it off, and it's just... How? I find a way. Okay. Yes. Okay, CloudBot, turn on, please. There it is! It's turned off again! CloudBot, you fool. Okay, actually, I'm sure it was my fault. I shouldn't be yelling at CloudBot. So it is! Hey, how you doing? It's been a minute, huh? I just want to know how you guys have all been. Lots can happen in like a few weeks' time. Alright, so this is sticking. That's good. I might have to hot glue some of these pieces that don't want to stay, but it looks like it's gonna stay for the most part. Okay, so what I should have done is check to make sure CloudBot was working before I streamed, because I just turned it back on, but I don't know if it's active immediately or if I have to reboot the stream, because I'm not gonna reboot right now, but hey Devin, how you doing? I'm still working on Renn, but she's almost done. She's getting there. We're gonna work on her hand paws next too, and that'll take maybe 4 streams? 3 or 4 streams. That one's gonna be very quick. Yes, Renn, I'm sorry. You're right. I need to get on that. I have a list. Okay, on my computer, the list of DMs goes past the, like, I have to scroll to see all the DMs. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. I have so many DMs. I think I'm a pretty good fursuit maker. I think I'm a pretty good artist. I think I'm a pretty good streamer. But... Oh, and my prices are good too, but my fatal flaw is that I am so bad at communication. I'm so bad at it. And that is something I need to work on. So continue to call me out on that. If I'm not answering you, that's something I need to work on. And yeah, you can yell at me. Go ahead. Yeah, even Fel doesn't hear from me. He lives right there in the same house, and I never talk to him. I'm doing mostly okay, I hope. I think. Let's see. Most of this is sticking. That's good. So the next step is actually to take pictures of it, because believe it or not, we're gonna have a hard time putting this back together. Likely. Not always, but sometimes. So I'm just gonna kind of kick it away from me and take a few photos. All different angles. Because if you have trouble putting it back together, this is like your cheat sheet for your puzzle piece here. This will make it a lot easier. So even if you think you're taking too many photos, you're not. Oh, there's an eyelid in there. Just take as many as you can before getting annoyed, I guess. Yeah! Send me your new annoyed Telegram sticker, please! Or angry Telegram sticker, yes. Your masking tape never sticks. That's annoying. Ugh, yeah, right. Mine sticks for a few days and then it gives up. You don't want the kind that says like easy remove or removes with no damage. You don't want that kind, because that is very not sticky. Like, it's not sticky enough for what we're trying to do here. I mean, I guess you could use duct tape, but I wouldn't ever, because you can't get the nice detail, and it's just too thick. It's too thick of stuff to work with. Whoa, your house sitting on a farm by yourself with a dog and a cat this week. See, that would be fun, except that sounds like there would be a lot of buggies. I mean, I guess it's still kind of winter a little bit. And in winter, there's not as many bugs, but anytime I hear farm, I'm like, that sounds fun, except bugs. Yeah, so just make sure you get as many angles as you can, really. Better have too many than too few. Because that's happened to me before, where I took too few, and it was, like, really a pain to make sure that I got it all back together. But since we put, like, little tick marks everywhere to try to help us line it up, it won't be as bad. Socializing sucks anyways. Right? Even since I was, like, a teenager, cell phones were big, man. Texting, like, wow. Everybody wanted to text me. And, like, because, you know, that's just what kids do. And phones got huge, and even then, in high school, the pinnacle of the years when you learn how to, like, be huge into socializing and texting, I didn't want to. My twin did. Everybody I knew did. I didn't want anything to do with it. I said, if you want to hang out with me, let's go hang out. I'll talk to you face to face, but I don't want to just sit there and text. It's so boring to me. It just feels like a lot of surface level, like, hey, how are you? I just feel like I can't have a real conversation with somebody. So, I don't know. Just messaging isn't my favorite, and it never has been, but you know, trying to hold like a stream thing and a business, I really do need to get better at it. As much as I hate it. Yeah, Della, you and I agree, man. Get those bugs out of here. Get like a blowtorch or something, just fire them. The mosquitoes are your bane of your existence. Dude, I am highly allergic to mosquitoes. Like, legitimately. If I get a mosquito bite, it gets like this big. It's not good. If I get a mosquito bite, it's Benadryl and bed for me. Because as soon as you take Benadryl, you're out. Okay, where did I put all my... Oh, they're over here. Okay, time for the blades. Once you've taken your pictures, you can get the blades out. Oh, dude. That's not good. Yeah. Because I have some not Himalayans, but over the years I've had some special breeds of cats that are like, they need special food. Like really, food for like weak stomachs and stuff, but I don't know anything about dogs. Like, is it like a purebred or... Renn would probably know the most about it. You're right. The dog probably could benefit from a vet visit, because it shouldn't be puking that often. Della, bug arson. Talking face to face is kind of scary at first. I used to be like really scared of it for a long time. I got over it. It took years. I used to be the most shy person ever. You wouldn't believe. I think part of it is because of having a twin sister, because we would do everything together. So when we got like older and split apart, I kind of had to learn how to be on my own and socialize, take care of my stuff, myself. Like even ordering food at a restaurant, I was too scared to do for years. But now I'm very outgoing. Oh, you like, yay, you like my shirt too. Thank you. I really like ramen. Thank you. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Renn. Oh, poor thing. Poor old doggy. Oh. Yeah, pets can really have, like, they have personalities and they do miss their families. Like, I think some people don't realize how animals have a lot more depth to them. Like, oh, it's just an animal, they don't care, but, bruh, even my fish has a personality, so, like, alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm just carefully taking my x-acto blade and cutting along the line here. You can use scissors, I mean, if you've got some little baby scissors, actually these might be safer, because something I do with my x-acto blades is I tend to put my little pinky underneath it like this when I cut, which is just an awful, awful idea, because I could cut straight through this and then slide and cut my finger. That would be bad. Don't copy me on that. Always try to cut away from you, and if you can use the scissors, it's probably safer. Make sure you're using a sharp blade, too. Ooh, do it! Avengers, I haven't posted a video on YouTube in a long time. And I love your videos. They're so excessive. They're, well, I guess so. Excessively researched. They're so exciting. I love your videos. They're my favorite to watch while I'm working on stuff. Yeah, these little baby scissors are really helpful to get through here because it's lots of little details and it's just a little bit safer than this. Oh, it's almost April Fool's. Every single April Fool's Day, something happens to me. I don't know, man. Don't worry, Della. You will get brave one day, maybe. It's hard to be outgoing. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy. I need some more blades. So the thicker one I have here is, what is it? 18 millimeter. And the thinner one is 9 millimeter. Honestly, they both work. Whatever. I'm just using the thinner one because it's a little bit easier in this case to try to get the angles I'm trying to get. And I have an extra one that's just for trash blades. Is Figby chilling? Yes, he is! He's just chilling. Where is he? I gave him a new scarf, actually. I like it. And Mr. Wolfs is there, too. He's happy. He hasn't been in any of my videos for a while. I mean, well, there's the bird back there. Yeah! There we go. Okay. Come on. Alright, it's so hard to get the camera in the right spot. Oh, the one, Avengers, the one you're posting is not the Rugrats one, so you have two going on? Jeez, you busy. You are busy. So much going on. I've been busy too, but just because more people keep dying, seriously, this year, 3 family members gone. I have no idea why this is happening, but it's really taken a toll on me and my family. I just don't get it. A lot of people had worse time last year just because of the sick thing, but this year is the year everybody's dying that I know, so I don't know, man. This is my unlucky year, I guess. Ooh, that is cutting a lot nicer. I'm super glad I changed blades. Okay, totally worth it. Bird! Oh, Fire Emblem is fun. I like that. This Scrunky. Bird! Yeah, that's actually, the Griffin. I don't know. He calls it bird, and I call it bird, so we just call it bird. I was working on the ears a bit, because it looks a little bit too canine, almost. I just kind of wanted it more fluffy. And the beak is a little bit, just a little bit too short, I think. Anyways, he's almost there. That one's gonna be fun. It's a purple griffin. March is a cursed month. Honestly. Oh, elaborate. Okay, I've seen some elaborate April Fool's Day videos, and they're very, very fun, so I'm very excited. That's actually a really, really good question, so Diz. Honestly, I cut the foam. I try not to, but I try to just kind of, like, lightly cut it, and just do the best you can, but frankly, I almost always cut the foam. Like, on accident. As long as it's not super deep, it'll be okay. But even right here, there's a little cut here from just now. Noodles! I love noodles. I'm probably going to get some noodles later, after I'm done today. I just like eating pasta. Alright, so, okay. So some people make meals by, like, you start with the meat, right? And then you add, like, some vegetables and some sides. Other people, they start with the vegetable, and then they add, like, other stuff, like maybe a meat or other sides. Me, I start with the noodles, and then, then I add other things. Noodles are the most important food group. Alright, this is going much, much better since I changed the blade. I'm so glad I did that. And that's just coming off nice and easily now. It's kind of inevitable. Yeah, right? It's really hard to not cut the foam. I try to do it lightly, but no matter what you do, you will cut some of it. And it's fine, really. As long as you don't cut super deep into the foam, it'll be fine. I mean, if you do, you got glue, but, you know, the less glue, the better, as we've mentioned before. Yeah, so I didn't realize it, but I was actually working full-time. Like, so I signed up for a part-time shift, but they were giving me 39 hours a week. And I was like, wow, I'm sure working a lot. And I didn't realize it till I started talking with one of my coworkers. They're like, you know you're basically full-time, right? And I was like, what? And then I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. And I was like, I needed part-time, excuse me. Because I was complaining to my coworker, like, I don't have enough time to do my fursuit business. It's been days to weeks since I've streamed. It's making me sad. And they're like, well, how many hours do you work? And I'm like, oh. So I have adjusted my hours so that I have 3 days off in a row. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday will be my... did I say Monday and Tuesday, I think it was? Will be my stream days. So I'll have 2 stream days in a row. And then Wednesday will be my, like, grocery shopping, laundry, all that days. So this will be a lot better. I have no idea why they tried to get away with giving me so many hours, but I'm very, very excited to live a normal life again. Because frankly, I can't, this is like a job to me, right? I can't work 2 jobs. I just can't do it. Pancakey, noodle, 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 noodle. I love noodles. Noodles! I know, I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna cut myself, but honestly, I haven't done it lately, so, you know, I'm just gonna... I'll hack away at it. Avengers! Every time you get a part-time job, they lie to you and schedule you for full-time hours. Bruh! I didn't know you had jobs. I want to hear more about that later. That's fun. I want to know the other places you've worked. I've worked at Dairy Queen before, which was kind of fun. It's just that the managers were actual bullies. And I'm a very, very good worker. Like, I work very hard. I do the best I can. I'm friendly. But if the managers are mean, it makes me sad and I cannot do good work. So I had to get out of that job before it affected me personally. Because anytime somebody around me has, like, a bad attitude, it makes me upset. So... It's hard. It's hard to find a place with good managers and good coworkers. But yeah, Dairy Queen was not bad, for the most part. Don't jinx it! Touch wood! Oh god, there's no wood around here. Well, I guess this desk counts. I've got this little wooden desk here. It's not real wood, though. Does corrugated wood count? Is that how you say it? Della! Noodles are the most important food group. Amen, sister! Did you take pictures of the back? I did, actually. Good, it counts. Good. Because that's all I've got around me that's actual wood. I've worked at all sorts of restaurants and gas stations and whatnot. And then, oh, then the MS happened. Oh, I see. Man, flippin' life. That must be hard. What was I working? Okay, I was trying to get the neck off here, which is a little hard. Because it's so sticky down here. So, this head, this plastic head, if you have the same head as me, that sounds so weird out of context. You can use the blade on it. It's gonna get marked up. Like, this plastic head will get marked up. I've just cut it on it anyways, like this. It's fine. There's already all kinds of scratches on it. So, what's a few more? In my opinion. I don't think it will really ruin it, if you use the blade on it like I've been doing. The camera's a little bit high, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, so I'm just kind of, it'll be okay. As long as you're not, like, high-poweredly gouging out into the plastic, I think the plastic will be okay. There we go. Look how smooth this edge is. That feels really nice. I really like how rounded that is. Oh no! I see. So Diz, I'm sorry. I'm so excited to see how yours goes, though. Like, so Diz, I definitely want to see pictures. And if you need help, oh, something happened. If you need help, like, with photos, like, if you take photos and you need, like, help, with, like, how it looks or something, or just with anything, feel free to ask. Thank you, dude, Tomcat, I like that. Thank you for following, I appreciate that. Welcome. We're making ahead. Yeah, multiple sclerosis. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Why do people hate furries and emos? It's unfair and people... Yeah, right? People are seriously hateful, and I don't understand why. All kinds of groups. Just hateful for no reason. So, I'm really glad that we're able to just kind of find a small group of people that are like-minded. We're all nice together, and we don't have to bully each other to have a good life, you know? I don't understand. I mean, I can be pretty happy without bullying anyone in my entire life, so those people really just need to find something else to entertain themselves. How do you keep your stand so steady? Bruh, it's so hard. I kind of hold it like a pencil, kinda, so I'm kind of used to it if you draw sometimes, but I don't know. I think it's just something you get used to. I don't know. It's pretty cursed. Because sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it's like... kind of depends on what it is. I try to keep it steady, though. I try. Renn says, before working your business full-time, I worked a bunch of different jobs. Warehouse work, KFC, Subway, Walmart, security, rescue programs. Jeez! You were busy. I mean, I'm so glad you have your own business now, though, Renn. Like, you are so intelligent, and you're such a good person, and you just deserve to have, not be below anyone else. Like, you have such a skill that nobody else has. Like, you're so good with people, you're so good with animals, and I think you're one of those people that really deserves to have your own business. You don't need anybody above you telling you what to do. But it is interesting to know those places that you've worked before. I hope you're happy with your job now. Yeah. I am currently a manager at Joann's. I like it good enough. I don't hate it. But I do hate how many hours they have me work, so... But I see a lot of Karens. Like, so many. One day, this lady was causing a huge issue. Her name was literally Karen, and I laughed. I was just laughing. I don't know why it is that the Karen meme started, but for some reason, maybe it's just like the age group or something. I don't know. But a lot of people that complain, it's just like they have the name Karen. I don't know. It's just, I've seen it firsthand. Pancakey, and today a child is born. Avengers, no I didn't. Have you seen it? Is that on a video somewhere? Because that sounds really funny. I'd love to watch that. A governor guy just straight up lying about what furries were. I heard that there was a rumor. I don't know if it was just like a Michigan thing. I saw a news report, like a rumor about somebody in power was like, schools are not going to allow furries to have litter boxes. And I was like, what are you talking about? It was some kind of news report, and it made me laugh out loud. Because if that's what you're talking about, it made me laugh very hard. Della! Oh my gosh. Pancakey, someone notices hand no shake. My hand. I feel like Joanne's is a breeding ground for Karens. Seriously! Karen being a Karen, sees her ID. Yeah, name checks out. Dude, every time. Like, I'm talking maybe 1/4 of all the Karen-like people, their actual name is Karen. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what causes it. Maybe I think maybe there was like a boom in Karens, like people being named Karen, and then that age group just happens to be really like, you know? But I can't prove it. I just want to say, like, every 4th person actually is named Karen. I do not have TikTok, unfortunately. Frankly, I don't have the time for it. Or the energy. It's just not something... It's just another social media that I would have to manage, you know? And I just can't. For the life of me. Just kill me now, actually. Yes, Avengers! So you did see... Okay, because that was a few weeks ago. Like, it was a while back, but it made me laugh very hard. Like, those who identify as furries will not be allowed to have litter boxes in the restrooms. It was something super, super stupid, and it made me laugh very hard. I don't remember if that was just like a Michigan thing or what, but I guess since you saw it too, maybe not. Della saw it, though. That's funny. Entitled! That's the word I was looking for. Honestly, yeah, Renn, that's... Yeah, I agree. It's definitely... It is like that certain age group, too. I really do think that's... I don't know. Because I don't want to insult anyone named Karen, either, because I actually love that name. I would name one of my kids Karen, if it didn't have such a negative connotation now. But I really do love that name, actually. Because when I was growing up, I played Harvest Moon, more Friends of Mineral Town on the Game Boy, and one of the characters was named Karen, and she was really cute, and I was like, I actually like this name. This is nice. So it's kind of a shame that, like, the social media of the world has kind of ruined that name for me now, but... Yeah, Renn, owning a business, I'm sure you see lots of kind of not friendly people. Do you have trouble dealing with those people, or do you not get a lot of those people? I don't know, because I don't know much about, like, dog grooming places, if you see lots of people like that, or... This guy told his audience that kids go to school believing that they are cats and meow and demanding that they need litter boxes to poo and denied. And when they were denied, they pooped on the floor. Yeah, that is actually total nonsense. It's hilarious. That is so funny. See, I didn't actually read the story. I just read, I just read, like, the title of the article, and it made me laugh. That is so funny. How many more lies can people make up about furries, I wonder? Pancakey. When your hand is just vibrating and you can't hold still. I can imagine it would be hard to do things if it's moving that much. Especially if you're trying to cut with an x-acto blade. That's kind of scary. Ooh. Wow, lots of things are happening. Skillafro! Oh, hi there! How you doing? You subscribed! Thank you! Jeez! 15 months? Have I really been streaming that long? Wow! Well, thank you for subscribing! That was so nice of you! Okay, I've got my tape scissors. These are my good boys. My non-stick. Westcott? Westcott non-stick. I love these guys. Oh! Well, thank you, Avengers. I appreciate that. I'm sorry it didn't give you the option to re-notify. That's so weird. Even so, it should notify me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is a piece we've got. I gotta cut it, so I'm gonna use my non-stick scissors. Like, I could use my normal scissors to cut through this, or even these little baby scissors that I was using, but, given the choice, I would rather use the non-stick ones, because then I don't gotta get all that goo off after. I need Figby emoji. I am so glad I was able to add some more emotes on there. Like, I was kind of, I don't know, they let me put more on now. Because I remember a while back I was complaining that they wouldn't let me put more. And just suddenly now I can. So I don't know if they changed it or what, but happy Figby. Now I have more emotes. Oh wait, he's going this way. I forgot the screen is mirrored to me. You're just stopping by to say hi. You hope the stream is going well and everyone's doing awesome. Oh, well, thank you, Skillafro. Oh, I forgot the little turtles. Eee. I know I haven't seen your streams in a while either. It's been a bit. Why is there a Figby turtle? I don't know. So, okay, so, one of my friends on the server and slash stream, sometimes she shows up on the server or the stream, sometimes she goes by just Jamie. She made me some emotes one day for free, and I was like, aww! So it was really sweet. I ended up paying her anyways, but, she made me lots of really cool things, and most of the emotes, the custom ones, are made by her, and she made a Figby turtle, because she knows I like the little turtle emote, so I guess I want Figby, my child. Renn says, you see at least one per week? Just today, an older guy tried to walk inside instead of calling/texting us to say he was here. We have 4 signs all leading up from the driveway to the front door saying curbside only. Our number and instructions to call text staff only. Oh my... What the heck? It's like signs everywhere, and I'm sure it's online everywhere, and they're just like, what is reading? How do I read? I'm gonna go inside anyways. What the heck? I'm so sorry. I had hoped you'd have less people, because I don't know if dog grooming counts as retail or not, but I was hoping if it wasn't retail, maybe you'd see less, but apparently not. I'm so sorry. Still gotta deal with that. Alright, so we have a pattern piece here that we peeled off. This back is still sticky. If we don't do something with this, it's gonna get stuck on something or fold in on itself. It'll get destroyed. So take some paper, doesn't matter what kind, lined sheet of paper or printer paper or trash, whatever you need. Just slap it on there so that it has a backing that's not sticky. Okay? Ta-da! And so now we're just gonna cut it out like normal. Which I think I'll do after. I'm just gonna kind of stick them on this paper for now. And you might notice it might bubble up a little bit. And that's because this paper is flat, and the thing we peeled off of this is rounded. So, we kind of made a lot of exceptions for that. That's why there's a lot of extra lines, like, in here, extra darts being, like, extra slits and stuff. No matter what, you're never gonna get it perfectly flat, but if it's really bunched, you might need to add, like, a slit in there. But for the most part, the way we cut it, it should lay flat enough on the paper where it'll be okay. This sign can't stop me because I can't read! Right? The fact that people actually are like... I have no idea. Are they gonna try to claim that, or actually claim that they didn't see it? I mean, if you've got, like, 4 signs plus, like, 4 or more, how could they possibly claim that they didn't see it? I haven't touched Discord in months because we never talked. Oh, no! I'm sorry. Now that, my whole grandma's memorial is over, and, I've shortened my hours to actually part-time, now maybe we'll be back to a more normal pace. Life is really hard. I know. Subscribe to CloverCat or you'll love to read. Take that. There needs to be a meme of a furry in a coat or cut with no one can hear it, and Piggy in a cup with 10 million people. Right? You should make that. I think there has been, a singular meme made about me. It was like like a random freeze frame of me going like, or making some stupid face, and it said, aliens. It was just, it was so random. I can repost it if you want, but it was pretty good. I never expected to have a meme made on me before. He said, I thought that sign said customers welcome inside. Like, bro, where is that? Right? It's like, okay, so he saw the sign, but he didn't want to read it. He just looked at it. He saw that there was a sign and just assumed what it said. Bruh, I mean, you could look at a book and just assume what it says. You could look at anything and just assume what it says. That's just the stupidest, like, line of defense I've ever heard. That's, like, wouldn't you be embarrassed to be that person? Like, I would be embarrassed to be that person. Alright, this part might call for scissors, because it's kind of not cutting the greatest. So I didn't get a perfectly rounded edge on this one. So I accidentally shaved it just a little bit up. So I might need to cut this with the scissors. So I could do that now, just like this. Or I could adjust it after I slap it onto that piece of paper. Either way, I'll probably do some adjustments to make sure it's nice and smooth. Alright. Yeah, so it is bubbling up here a little bit. It will not lay flat. It's just a little bit... it comes down a little bit. That's okay. Because the fur fabric is a little bit stretchy. It's not completely, stiff. So, there we go. And of course, I missed a little bit here. Oops. I mean, it hangs out a little right here. That'll be okay. It only hangs off a little bit. I can put another sheet of paper behind if I'd like, but it doesn't really matter. Reading is too hard, TBH. I know, I've been wanting to read the Harry Potter books. They've been on my shelf. I'm looking at it. But I just keep forgetting. The sign was only there for aesthetic purposes, obviously. Phone dead, but someone make the meme. Someone's gotta make the meme. Oh, hi, how you doing? Let me try to... Ardashel. Ardashel? Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it. I am making a gray wolf for a character named Renn, who is in the chat right now. And she is a wonderful person. I hope she loves this head, because I do. I can tell if I like the way it looks, because I want to hug it. Like, of course, if I hug it, the tape will get all messed up, so I won't yet, but I will. Yep. Don't finish it on April 1st. Good point. Don't rate Harry Potter, it's bad. The joke is that you're a major Harry Potter fan. Okay, important question, guys. What house would you be in if you were at Hogwarts? Important question. Avengers, this April Fool's video is a joke that became 2 hours long. Yikes. That's why today's sponsor is Audible. Oh my gosh. I should have Audible as a sponsor because, honestly, like, that's another thing that I'm just remembering that I was supposed to do. I was supposed to get, like, a text-to-speech. I was going to do that. Darn, okay. Oh yeah, I turned Cloudbat back on. Is Cloudbat still off? Slytherin. Ravenclaw. The test said Hufflepuff. That's awesome. Ravenclaw, yeah. Gryffindor is fun, though. Oh, it's Annie! Oh, okay. That's awesome. I'm so bad. Thank you for telling me that. I'm bad at remembering. I'll try to remember, but I probably will. You tried reading Harry Potter, but could not get past the fourth. Why? Was it just not your thing? Or, now I'm curious. Why couldn't you get past the fourth? Hufflepuff, 100%! The list has been tossed to the side. You don't know anything about Harry Potter. I'm gonna test the hug command. Okay, looks like, it should be back up. That's good. Oh, drag, yeah. A lot of, I don't want to say all, but a lot of the older books tend to do that, I've noticed. Just in general. Like, books that are, like, kind of more like my era, slightly older. A lot of newer books, finally, like, they kind of get going. And, of course, that's a really intense generalization, but I don't know, man. Just a lot of the stuff I've read that's older tends to drag. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but a lot of newer stuff is a lot more peppy. It keeps you going. It's much more fun. Oh, gosh, but Warriors is a complete flippin' 180, okay? Like, the first sets were good, and then the last, like, the last sets were slow. So, excuse me, that kind of... Okay, that completely 180 is what I was just saying. What even? So I was thinking about, specifically I was thinking about, the Wings of Fire series compared to the Warriors series. Like, even the best of the Warriors series does drag a little bit at times, and Wings of Fire never, ever, ever, ever dragged. It was perfect tempo. So that's what I was thinking about specifically, but... Dear Lord, the newer Warrior Cats books are so hard to read. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm Ravenclaw. But it's like on the edge. I'm almost a Slytherin. Like, very, very close on the edge. What can I say? I've got that ambition. The 5th book... Yeah. Oh! I see, Annie. Okay, that makes sense. That's very cool. Avengers, right? And again, the sponsor is Audible. we should just do that. That's gonna be our new joke here, is that the sponsor is gonna be Audible. Ardashi? Is that correct? Ardashi? I like that. The Sun Trail. Bruh, I couldn't even get to the Sun Trail. At the power of 3, I was dying. I remember, it's like Lion Blaze has a cool name, but boy, I could not read your story. Like, the power of 3 was really slow. Oh, bruh. Avengers anytime. We gotta do this. I've got it. Now I'm just flailing around this knife. I would love to. We need to record more of that. Record more of that. Oh, yeah, Adela, it must not have been that interesting if you don't remember anything about it. Lion Blaze has no personality. He's literally just, I am strong. Right? I feel like they were trying to make him, well, strong. Seriously, that was his personality. At least, his siblings were a little bit okay, but, like, even so, they were also kind of nothing. PogChamp emote! What, is the PogChamp emote gone? I want PogChamp emote. I need to read The Power of 3 again, because if you think it was good, I think it would be worth it for me to read it again, because, the last time I tried to read it was years ago. I will give it another shot. I'm hoping... Are there audiobooks of that? Because when you're traveling, if you have audiobooks, that'd be really interesting. Oh, thank you for following! I don't remember how to say it now. Ardashi. Ardashi. Okay. I got this. Thank you for following. Your most beloved character in general. Oh. Well, that's good. I'm glad you have that one character that you just love, you know. Oh, sad. But the good thing is about Twitch, you can actually, you can put in your own custom emotes. I mean, so if we wanted to, we could add them back in, I think. I don't know if we're not allowed to do that or what, but I would. I would. I mean, I put Squidward in, so. You can tell when I've been hanging out with my brother for a few days because I start saying bruh. That's definitely something that he does. Alright, we are making progress, but boy, it's... I already need a new blade, and I don't want to get a new blade because blades are expensive. I should just use the scissors again. Alright, I'm gonna use the rest of this paper to slap this piece on. It's a good thing we labeled all these things, because it will be very hard to find where these go if we didn't label them. Like, imagine if we had all these pieces completely unmarked. Yikes. Oh, that would make sense, Avengers. VTubing is really fun. I love the turtle. I wonder what other emotes people have. Like, I've never really gone out of my way to see what other emotes people have. But I know that there are some cool things out there. Like, I don't know, like, I've seen a few cool emotes, but I don't interact in other people's streams a lot. I kind of just watch, so I feel like I should check just to see what other people have. And give me some ideas for future emotes we could make for my channel. Or for yours, Annie. Alright. So in this case, the little baby scissors helped me out a lot. This nose. This tiny little nose piece. Aw, it's little. I can even fit it on this sheet of paper. It'll fit down here. Gengar! Okay, that's a cool one. Like, if you had a Pokemon channel, like... if you had, a Pokemon channel, that would be a cool one to have. Maybe it's just your generation. You guys just say bra a lot, because that's really funny to me. Oh, I see Della. I need more phrases because you just say pog, pog, pog. Oh, there's a Bob Ross. You can't go wrong with that. Spamming in chat is fun, though. And I like... spamming emotes is really fun. I don't know why. I just think it's very fun. Alright, we can see the foam on the top of the muzzle again. Wow. Did I cut this piece already? Can I just pull it off? Yay! Oh, okay. I forgot to cut the symmetry line, and I like to do that first. Let's cut that off first. Bruh! See, we should make a bra emote, but I don't even know what it would look like. I mean, I guess we could just do a speech bubble that says bruh. I think that it's really fun to say. I don't know why. Have you ever said bruh to, like, your grandma or somebody really old? I wonder what they would say. Like, what would they make of that? I just think that would be really funny. Boop! Boop! I will boop. So cute. Oh, there is a squeaker in this nose. Once I get this tape off, I will squeak it, because it's very fun. Oh, Renn, are you going to Anthrocon? I'm just curious, because we could totally meet up. I guess that's not just a question for Renn. I guess that's a question for anybody, but I was just gonna ask Renn, but honestly, anybody I would love to know. Where's my baby scissors? Alright, come here. Alright. Yeah, by the way, really random. At Joann, they sell, like, huge racks, like, huge rackfuls of just Harry Potter fabric. Like, glad to know Harry Potter is not going away anytime soon. Because there is a lot of Harry Potter fabric. I want to make something out of it, but I don't know what, you know? I mean, I could make a bandana. I mean, that would be pretty fun, I guess. You plan on commissioning some for Darcy? Oh, yeah. That would be good. I'm raised with just pog, pog, pog. The base looks stunning. Oh, thank you! Ah! I like the way it came out. Oh, I can squeak it now. See, I put the squeaker at an angle. Like, the way you grip it is not straight down or straight sideways. You grip it at an angle, so that's the way I put the squeaker in. Like, okay, come on. Like this. It's at an angle like this. Which makes sense, I hope. I've had a generation identity crisis lately. I can't relate with Gen Z, and everyone insists that's what you are. Really? You aren't a, what do they call me? A cusper? That's what yeah. I feel like that's what we are. Speech bubble with bruh is perfect. We can make it fuzzy, too, so it stays in, like, the theme of furry. Actually, I love that. We should do that. Where is a pen? I've slipped and said it to my newspaper teacher before, and man, embarrassing. They just look at you like, what are you trying to say to me? Alright. Give me just a second. Alright. My 2-second, really quick bruh. It looks kind of like fire, but if I redid that and made it look like fur... You have personally. You literally saw your kitty to go to Anthrocon. It's your dream con. I went to MFF and Anthrocon, and I don't know why, but I had way more fun at Anthrocon. I have no idea why, really. I can't place it. I've asked my other friends that went to both with me. We don't know why. We just had way more fun. So, I don't know. Oh, okay, good. That's good. Amazing. Imagine me forgetting. Sorry, Renn. I hate to bother you again. If you already told me and then I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, the queue is getting long because of my secondary job, so that's another reason I had to kind of make sure they didn't give me too many hours, because I have a queue now, and I'm excited about that. Macy, hey, how you doing? I'll just put a squeaker in the nose for you, no problem. No extra cost if you want it. Go ahead. Why doesn't my nose squeak? You were born in 97, so you could be either gen. Yeah, you could. But you don't act like a Gen Z, though, so... Millennial, yeah, and that's the one. That's the one that people call me. Or we're also cuspers, which, yeah, I feel like I'm right in between, but if I had to choose, I'd definitely rather go millennial. I feel like I'm much closer to that. Become both generations easy. Gen A or lit. What is Gen A? Oh, if you want to, you can make the emote. You don't have to, though. It's whatever. If you feel like it, go ahead. If not, it's just a fun thing you could do if you feel like it. Oh, good, Macy. I'm glad you're good. Doing okay. I want to say good, but I don't want to lie, so I'm just gonna say okay. Yeah, well, Anthrocon is, I don't know. I think it was way more fun than MFF, but I would go to Anthrocon if you had to choose just one. Oh yeah, if you want Tokami to have a squeaky nose, do it! Gen AR monkey. Return to monkey. Feral of the fact Tokami is gonna be real. That's so good! Give me more discounts at your other job. I need canvas. I know, right? Sometimes I take my brother and we go and get some art supplies. Because that's one really good thing about having that job is I get a discount on glue and other stuff. Like, foam is expensive and glue is expensive. Fur is expensive. I don't usually get fur from Joanne, though, because it's usually not great. There is some good fur there, but it's not all of it. Most of it is not. Not fursuit quality, I'll say. It's good for lots of things, but not fursuits. But, yeah, especially the glue and other stuff. It's a good discount for that. I act like I was born in the 80s so people can fight me. Good. Yeah! Oh my gosh. There's so many fun food crafting things, too, at Joanne. Eee! Little cakes! Oh! Michael's, however. I like Michael's, too. I like them both. They're very fun for different reasons. Like, they have different stock. So, I can't say that one is definitively better than the other. Unless you have... Like, if you really like fabric, you're gonna want Joanne. But if you really just like crafting in general, maybe you'll prefer Michael's. I don't know. I think that all the craft stores are fun for their own things. And Hobby Lobby has a lot of stuff if you like miniatures, like little toy train stuff. They've got stuff for like building kits, fun other kinds of things. They all have their own. I like all the craft stores. Either way, I'm sure any of those places I worked at would be able to give me discount glue. Glue and foam. Those are the ones I go through the most. Yeah, small cakes are like bite-sized, like, they're cute, but big cakes, they're kind of hard. They're unwieldy. Hard to share. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get my baby scissors in on this. This little area inside the eye is hard for me to reach. Just grow your own fur, SMH. Do it. Yeah, come along with us. Annie, go ahead. We'll take you. Yeah, the fur is not great. The best thing to do is order swatches from some of those online fur seller places. Fursuit Supplies, Howl Fabrics, and Big Z Fabric are my 3 go-to. Though I have gotten some really good fur from Psy Fabrics. They're not as popular, but they're still really good. Michael's helps feed your cross-stitch addiction. Cross-stitch addiction. Oh yeah, it is getting kind of late. I did start late because, you know, like just before this, Ardashi and my brother party, we just went to the store and bought, we bought an N64. I've never had an N64. I don't know much about it, but the games are cool. And I didn't even get to play it because I was like, gotta go guys, I gotta stream! And I ran here to stream. So, maybe tomorrow we'll try it, but I'm very excited. So have a good night! You go sleep too. Okay, give Figby head pats. I will do that. Today is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. Raid! It's got like an axe. Or, is that a scythe? Yeah. I'm concerned about the fact I understand your first speak after seeing your fur unboxing. Right? Yeah, N64! Like, I don't know. I much rather have the real console than the, Nintendo Online membership, given the choice. And I figured after a few months it would add up to be the cost of the N64 anyways, so I just got the actual physical console. Woo! Who dat? Oh! Oh, thank you! Thank you, Avengers, for subscribing. I always feel bad. You guys don't have to do that, but it makes me feel loved. It finally let you do it. Good! Thank you. Gosh, I might need to get out a new blade. That's another thing that I go through like crazy, is x-acto blades. And, you know, it adds up to be expensive. Okay. I think I can pull this cheek piece off now? Maybe? I'm gonna try. Dun dun! The moment of truth. Yeah, this part is really... Normally I would do this while watching a movie or something, because this part is not very, mind-intensive? I don't know the way to put it. Like, I don't have to use my brain, really. Like, when I'm making patterns, oh boy, I have to focus. A lot of stuff I have to focus, but cutting off the pattern here is a really good time to watch a movie. Just in the background, you know, my eyes are here, but I can listen to it. Or I'll put on some YouTube, like, Who Needs Normal's channel or something. You just got N64 keychains in the mail. Dude, you should take a picture of that. I would love to see that. I should 3D print, like, a mini N64. That would be really cute. Oh, but the thing is, the store that I got it at, they didn't have a ton of games in stock. Like, for once, finally they had an N64 in stock, but they didn't have any games. Like, it's so cursed. I was hoping to get some games the same day, but I ended up going home with Gex. Just Gex. That's it. I have an N64 with Gex. Imagine your first game being Gex. But I do know Fel has a few N64 games, which I intend to borrow. He's got some of the good ones. So, I mean, they didn't even have a copy of Mario 64 or Mario Kart 64. They just didn't have a lot. I don't know. It was a weird. Oh, good. Yes, take pictures. I would like to see. My cousin constantly quotes Gex. Well, I keep hearing Gex this, Gex that. It's time. It's time to try Gex. Alright, see, this one's a little bit more concerning because it is very curved. It's not going to want to sit nicely on this paper here. Is there a better way to do this? It concerns me a little. I don't like it when it's too curved. But I don't want it to be... Alright, what's the best way to do this? I could put a dart in here. Alright, that's gonna be the best thing to do, I think. If it's very, very curved and it won't smush flat, you may have to put a dart. And that's what I just did. So, it went from this curved, very difficult to pattern thing to much more flat. So that's just nature of the beast, unfortunately. Obviously, the fewer seams you have on the head, the better, but sometimes you don't really get a choice. Especially if you have a very curved section. Okay, but isn't Gex, like, kind of a joke on the James Bond films? Because I have not seen any of those. So I'm just hoping, I'm hoping that it makes a little bit of sense, you know? Alright, some of this tape is kind of coming unstuck. I might need to glue it because I don't want my pattern to fall apart. That is no good. Okay. So what we're gonna do today, we're going to finish getting this pattern off. I'm gonna show you how I get the pattern all ready. And then next time, we're gonna shave. It's gonna be actual death. I'm gonna do most of the shaving off stream because I tried to do shaving on stream once and it was just me coughing. Cause it's not fun. I don't like the shaving part. There's a lot of parts where I'm like, oh, this is the worst part. No, it's just the shaving. That's actually the part I hate the worst. So I will show how I shave stuff next time. But I'll have it mostly shaved already. Gex is a donkey meow, I think. I can see that. Sort of James Bondish. Okay, interesting. That's, I mean, I need to see those films anyways, so. I like older films, I just forget to watch them. I mean, if that's on a streaming thing, maybe I can watch it. Alright, see, some of this foam is trying to come up with this. That's not good. You don't want to rip off any foam, because that'll change the shape. So, I'm going to do the best I can to keep the foam on the head, rather than on the pattern here. Okay, come here, you. Might need to get a little bit closer. I feel like I'm kind of far away for you guys to actually see any detail. Alright. That's a bit better. So this is coming off pretty well. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it was just nice to be able to come and by and say hi at all. I mean, have fun recording your lines. If you stop back again to say hi, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so this part is usually just pretty chill, thankfully. I mean, it is harder if you don't have a steady hand, just to get that those perfect lines to stay properly. Like, you don't want to accidentally stair-step it, by not making a smooth cut, by making lots of jaggedy lines. Obviously, that's not ideal, but I think if you just do the best you can, it will end up fine anyways. You can't expect too much from yourself, especially if you're working on your first, second, or maybe even your third fursuit head, because it's complicated. There's a lot of steps, and it's not like an easy thing to do. This is one of the hardest art project things I've ever done in my entire life, and I've tried a lot of different kinds of art, so yeah, if it doesn't turn out exactly the way you want, or you don't cut that line exactly perfectly, that's fine. Just be kind to yourself and just know that you'll get it better next time. And either way, I'm sure it'll turn out great. There we go. I do need a new blade. I don't want to get a new blade out, but I think I will. Once I'm done cutting this off. What other kinds of arts have you tried? I've tried... Oh, Lord. As far as needle stuff goes, I've tried cross-stitch, and I've tried crocheting, I've tried knitting. For painting, I've tried regular painting, I've tried... I hate painting, by the way. I've tried, like, painting figurines. I've tried, like, sculpting with clay. And I've tried... For some reason, I hate clay sculpting, but I like 3D modeling sculpting. Like, what? And lots of different digital arts, like digital painting and drawing, and regular drawing. Regular drawing is fine. I think I like digital drawing better, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of arts out there. I feel like those are the main ones I've tried. I don't know if making video games counts, but I've tried that. Like, different kinds, like 2D games, 3D games. Lots of things. Lord, I've dipped my toes into trying voice acting once. It was not very fun. I didn't like it. I've tried acting, regular acting, like, for making films or whatever. Did not like that at all. I think if I was doing, like, a YouTube video sketch or something, it would be fun, but trying to do, like, proper acting is not fun to me. There's a lot of arts out there. Those are the ones that I can recall that I've tried. There's so much that's considered art, too. Like, singing. Oh boy. I mean, that counts, but I do not like it at all. When I was younger, I was in band. That was fun. I liked that. But not enough to continue on with it. I can't think of anything else I've tried. Yeah, just like sewing and general crafting, I guess, is what I do now. I think that's what it's just now is just that's what fursuit making is, really. Sewing and crafting. I don't know what other categories I would put fursuit making in. Because, I mean, you have to paint the eyes, so maybe painting. Which, by the way, I hate painting. But I have to do it. Garfield! I do draw. Haven't drawn in a while, actually. I would love to draw a D&D character. That's what I feel like drawing right now. It's been a while since I've drawn a D&D character. You know what? I don't think I ever finished designing the physical look of my D&D character before. Because I have, like, a homebrew werewolf, and I don't think I finished. I would like to finish doing his design. He looks pretty cool for the most part, but I'm not done. He's a barbarian, but oh dear, I ripped this. Great, I'm gonna have to tape this back. He's a barbarian, but along the way, he accidentally kind of turned into, like, a wood crafting person, too. So it's pretty funny. I super did not intend to do that when I created the character, but now it's just funny. Now he always carries around, like, a woodcutter's set, like a... Anytime... I think what happened is, since he's a good-natured character, the very first thing that happened in that campaign was there was a bar fight, and there was tables thrown and stuff, and my character felt bad because they wrecked all the wooden furniture in the bar, so he fixed it, and that's where it started, right at the beginning. I do play D&D. Of course, just like everything else in my life right now, it's been a hot minute, but, yes, I do. We're at the very end of a campaign, and we all had to take a break, and I would like to finish that campaign, actually. We're, like, right at the end. It's kind of sad, like, to like, take a break right at the end of the campaign. We have, like, 1 or 2 sessions left, but probably 1. Oh, yeah! Do you? I mean, I don't know. Do you play D&D ever? I don't think we ever talked about that. Alright, so I have to kind of tape this piece back together, because when I was cutting it off, it ripped in half. Oops. My bad. Gosh, drawing is fun, but man, it's pain. I know, right? Because almost every single time you know what you want, but it's hard to reach that end result. And so you're just trying to get it's like the entire life of an artist that tries to draw, like a drawing artist. The entire life is just trying to get your pencil to match up with what's in your brain. The entire time. It's just suffering. Oh. But eventually, I think people do eventually, hopefully, get to that point where they can draw what they want. What they've been trying to reach. Oops. Speaking of hobbies, have you heard of geocaching? I have never heard of that. Is that where you go on Google Maps and you, like, say, this is my land now? Have you heard of Earth 2? You dated someone once that was obsessed with it to a healthy degree, but you've never gotten a chance to play. Interesting. I have never heard of that. I've heard of Warhammer. I've never heard of what you're saying, though. Alright, somehow I failed to draw a symmetry line in the middle of the mouth here, and that's not gonna fly. I need a symmetry line. So I've got to draw that now. Remember, okay, this is so random. Remember how we were playing, SpongeBob? I was playing SpongeBob with Avengers, and we started over the entire game because I wanted to not break a barrel, just to see what would happen later on. Yeah. Fun times. I don't know why I was thinking of that, but it was really funny to me. Just because it was so dumb. I figured if I'm gonna be going through the whole game anyways, I want to see what there is to see. Alright, I'm almost done drawing this line. This is not my favorite part. Is trying to get the symmetry line is very hard, but I got it. Yes, you did. I did do that. A worldwide scavenger hunt. Oh. You download the app and it shows you the location of caches placed by other characters. You go and find them and then log them as found. Treasure hunt. Interesting! What? How have I never heard of that? That's very, very intriguing. Jeez, I got this brand new Fiskars Blade because the other one I had was, oh, I hate it. Apparently I put it away. It was, like, actually falling apart. It was very low quality. I've had it through college. It was at the end of its life. Anyways, this one's got some heft to it. It's a little bit too thick for me to be doing this with it. Also, I bought it on Amazon, and I got this huge box in the mail, like, this big, huge, for something like this. And I opened it up, it was all bubble wrap, and this tiny little knife. Like, a box this big! What? You mean to tell me that's the smallest box and or bag you had was this big old box for this tiny little x-acto blade? I laughed about that for a good while. That was funny to me. Bubble wrap. Thick blade. Right? It was so silly. Very, very ridiculous. But it was worth a good laugh. Oh, that reminds me. There was something else I wanted to share with you guys that I thought was absolutely hilarious. So, a while back, when my grandma was sick, I had to drive quite a bit around, and one of the hotels I stayed at had this, well, I'll just show you. Oh, I dropped it. Ugh. Okay, now I can't reach it. Alright, here we go. One of the hotels I stayed at, had this. It's a shower cap box, but I legitimately thought it was a stick of butter. It is the size and shape exactly of half a stick of butter. I thought it was half a stick of butter. So I brought it home, and I put it in the fridge with the butter in hopes of tricking Fel into thinking it was a stick of butter. And he saw it at some point and he was like, that's weird, but he didn't really investigate, unfortunately. So my fake out butter didn't work, but I mean, look, it's even yellow, okay? Like, it looks like it looks like a thing of butter. So I shared that. I saved that here just for you guys. I just wanted to show you that because I thought that was very funny. Butter. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, D&D is very fun. I don't know what it would be like to be dating somebody who's obsessed with it. I think being obsessed with anything is kind of not good, but I mean, hey, if they were having fun with it, as long as they don't let it completely overtake their entire lives. It's fun being able to draw at least a little bit when you're into D&D, because then you can draw your characters and your friends' characters, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, the inside of the mouth here is probably not the most fun thing to watch me cut. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're trying to get up in here. So we've got kind of like a Y shape almost. Well, it's pretty even. It's kind of like one of that new Google Chrome logo, you know? It's got the 3. Oh boy. Yeah, so the tape is ripping a little. Well, you should probably get a new blade, Clover. If you want it to stop ripping, you fool. Thank you, Clover. Thank you for that insight. Wood butter. Delicious. Alright. This is fine. Everything is fine. I always say, like, this is my least favorite part. I keep saying that about everything. It sounds like I hate to make fursuits, but that's not true. It's just that, every part is stressful, I think, is the way I should put it. Because I want it to turn out well. So I'm trying very hard to make it look good. So every part is stressful. I think that's the best way to put it. Except shaving. I actually do legitimately hate shaving. Everything else, for the most part, I don't hate it. It's just... yeah. I am very tired. See, that's me with videos. That's why I am tired. I do not blame you. Alright, I gotta cut this. Stop connecting, you fool! Alright. I keep telling myself to get a new blade, and then I keep not doing it. Somebody tell me to get a new blade, or I'm not gonna do it. Alright. Why is it like this? I'm trying to blame this thing, but it's actually me. Why am I doing it like this? Alright. I got that mouthpiece out. That was a nightmare. I hate working on the inside of the mouth right there. Okay. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Also, the camera is way up there. Get a new blade! Alright. Universal noodle. You have to get a new blade. Alright, I can't argue with that. Now that you guys are telling me to do it, I'm gonna have to do it. Thank you! I need someone to yell at me to do it, otherwise I'll just keep going. Alright, there we go. Oh dear, I dropped the blades. Ugh. I like how everybody else in chat is, like, been purple and blue this whole time. Like, I think it's random every time. I don't know, but Renn is the only one that's not. Hers is orange. Like, everybody else has been purple and blue. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Alright. New blade. This will be better. Also, cutting through glue will severely diminish the amount of time you have to cut with a sharp blade, so I've been trying to use the scissors to cut through any spots if I happen to hit a glue spot, but that's usually when you're working on the foam, not on the tape here. Ooh, boy. Now it cuts. Can you imagine that? Alright. So that's a bit better already. I guess you're much more likely to cut yourself too with a dull blade. It doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it does, because then you have to put more pressure to get the dull blade to work, and yeah, you're just... I'll tell you guys to keep your blades sharp. Meanwhile, I'll continue to not do that, probably. It's just like... It just, I hate getting a new blade every, like, 3 seconds. I think you get to pick your color. Really? Red is special. You get the warm colors. You know, I love warm colors. Sometimes I feel like the warm colors are, like, totally it. And sometimes I love the cool colors. It's hard to say, like... I guess it depends on the mood you're in, but... Warm colors are really nice. Now, mixing warm and cool colors, that's really fun. Starting a new thread when you cross stitch is the most annoying thing ever. Yeah, I remember not, liking cross stitch that much. But, I'm glad you do. That's good. Everybody has to find their thing. But I'm sorry if that annoys you. There will always be something annoying about it. Even if it's something you love, I'm sure we will always find something to annoy us. Trying to think about something else I love that annoys me a lot. My brother! Yeah, siblings. You love them, but they can annoy you. Actually, just people in general. That's part of why I'm a Slytherin. I have trouble, what's the best way to put that? I don't know. It might not sound right, because I am a stream person, but I do have trouble making new friends, because I get so easily annoyed. It sounds ridiculous, but I don't know. It's hard when you meet other people who have completely opposite views of you, and it's really bizarre. It's like I need to understand that other people have different opinions. It's just hard for me to, it's hard for me to, what's the way to put, I really don't know the way to put this. It's hard for me to understand other people's opinions proper. Instead, I tend to just get annoyed, like, how dare they not have the same opinion as me? We can't be friends. I don't know, it's just weird for me. I'm not great at socializing, believe it or not. You have orange power now. The part of the reason I'm on this farm is to hide from my crazy siblings. You're the opposite. You're worried about making other people annoyed. Oh no! I noticed that I get annoyed by other people a lot easier when I'm really tired too. It's not that I want to be annoyed by other people. I think it's just my personality. It's terrible. I've been trying my best though to try to be as understanding as possible to other people. I'm trying, but it's hard for me. I know it sounds terrible. Some people are just like very in tune with feelings and other people's emotions. I am not. I'm one of those people that struggles to understand feelings and emotions, so, like, to me, it feels like people who express emotion, like, What are you talking about? I don't get it. Like, I have no idea. It's... I shouldn't be talking about things I don't know how to explain. Other people's point of view, yeah, specifically around emotion and feeling. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm very much logic-based and not emotion-based. So when people are like, I don't feel like this or that, I'm like, what do you mean you don't feel like it? That's not logical. I have trouble. How long are you going to be on the farm for, Avengers? Because that sounds fun. Especially if there's no bugs. Renn, he stole my thunder. Yeah, because now Avengers is orange-yellow. You're an extremely unemotional person. You are Spock. Hey, Micah, how you doing? Hello! Anti-bug here, right? I can't stand bugs. I mean, if people like bugs, more power to them, but I just cannot be around bugs. Remove them from my presence, please. Thank you. Alright. This is going well, actually. We have most of the foam back exposed. How are you, Micah? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, I gotta cut this symmetry line off, and then we can get this jaw chunk off. Since it's a nice straight piece, easy to reach, I'm gonna use my anti-stick scissors. Yeah. I love these things. Cuts right through duct tape. Like, if you're making a duct tape dummy, might be seriously worth investing in one of these. A pair of these, because these are awesome. They really are anti-stick. I've never even had to clean them off once. And I've cut so much gluey, gunky things with it. Alright. Now I can actually get this jaw piece off. Oh no! I missed you too, Micah! I mean, we met up once in person, and honestly, I think about that all the time because we had so much fun that day. And your friend, I don't remember her name, but she was super cool too. We should meet up again. Your cousin brought his PS4 over to fix it. It's full of roaches. Oh no! That's like one of those, I have heard like horror stories of people bringing in consoles and stuff, and a lot of times they're not allowed to bring in consoles if there's bugs in them. Yikes, that's scary. I would not be able to work on that, actually. So here's a piece. There's a line here that I covered up because I decided not to put a line there, but I did put a dart here instead, so there we go. And that'll make it lay nice and flat now. So it's a lot of forethought. Like, at this point, it would be really hard for me to try to figure out where to cut it. So that's why I like to have it all marked ahead of time, so I know where to cut and why. What? PS4 are notorious for attracting roaches for some reason. I've never heard of that, and I'm horrified now. Yikes. I'm glad I did not have that when I was in college, because one year when I was in college, my room was in the basement of the dorm, and it was... We had, like, these outside roaches coming in all the time. It was disgusting. I hated it. Anyways, I complained very hard about that. I can accept a lot of bugs, and even that's hard for me, but as soon as we had roaches, I drew the line. I got very mad. Yeah, and I hate bugs, too. We had lots and lots of ants in there. Nothing to do with me. It's not like I left my food out or anything. It was just the basement of a dorm room in Tennessee, you know? Like, it was hot there. I don't know. It attracted lots of ants, but as soon as roaches were in the picture, Whew, I didn't like that. They're fast. They're big and they're fast. And I wanted to scream. Alright. So we got the inside of the mouth cleared out. We got this whole muzzle cleared out. Now we just gotta get, like, the head piece. That was really a weird thing to say, but it's true. Oh, and the camera was turned down. Good! So ideally, I would have, like, 80 different cameras, so I could stop having to worry about adjusting them all the time. So yeah, once you get the, pieces cut out, like, off this head, you can slap them on a sheet of paper, and we'll cut them out nice like this. So some of the shapes might be really weird, like, why is there a lump here? You wouldn't think that's necessary. Might not make sense, but follow that pattern when you're cutting it out, because when you put it back on, you'll realize why it juts out in that certain way. There's probably a reason. So even though it might seem weird, like, why is there a lump here? I'm just gonna cut this straight. Don't do that. If there's a lump, leave the lump. You're gonna need it. They're like, oh, this place is dark and fun. Bugs love warmth. Technology warm. Oh, true. Ew. Yes, yes, Micah, you do. You need to make that. It's not fun. You might consider getting some scissors, but you don't have to. Some anti-stick scissors are pretty nice. Your house always has an ant problem. Oh no, I hate ants. Oh god, ants are awful. Roaches don't bother me too much when they're anywhere other than my house. Okay, yeah, understandable. If they're not at your house, it's not as bad. The one you saw crawl out of the PS4 was so tiny it wasn't too gross. Oh, that's good. Okay, because they're the ones that are really... Wait, it's still alive? Huh? That's not good. The ones I had in my dorm room were like cockroach size. They probably were. I think they were cockroaches. The one like when you were volunteering at a nature center pre-COVID, they had this huge Madagascar hissing cockroaches, and they were cool. Okay, at a nature center, that would be cool. Behind glass, that would be cool. Oh my gosh, you heard that? Yeah, fella's in the other room fighting ninjas, actually. He plays competitive something. I don't know what it is. It's not Overwatch. I wish it was, because we would play together. I don't know what it is he plays, actually. I know he watches League of Legends being played, but he doesn't really play it too much himself. Maybe it's Apex. I think he plays Apex. I'm not sure which one he plays, actually. I think there was a new Call of Duty. Actually, I think they play Call of Duty sometimes. I don't know. He's playing something in there usually. It's usually a competitive game, so. Shame it's not Overwatch. We could play together. That's the only first-person shooter game, really, I've ever gotten into. I mean, I don't know if GTA counts, really, but... Okay, we're getting there. Even then, I've never spent too many hours on GTA. It's... For some reason, though, Overwatch, it's just really fun. I've tried lots of games. I've tried League of Legends. I think I tried Smite way back when. I tried CSGO. There's lots of those games. None of them stuck except Overwatch. Alright, we're putting the eyebrow on the paper. Finally. Apex Legends. I yell all the time. Oh yeah, I've tried Fortnite too. That was interesting. Apologies to the people. Okay, so it is Apex. That's funny. I didn't know you'd be able to hear him through the wall. You need to play Overwatch with me. Do you play Overwatch ever? Because I'm not good, but I have fun. I mean, I can play decently. I'm not good, but I'm not bad either. When I try to play competitive, I always rank high silver, so I'm not great. I'm just not god-awful. Support is my favorite. I'm pretty good at support, and somehow I'm okay at tank. I'm really, really bad at DPS, though. I'm not good either, but fun. Usually bronze? Okay, that's fine. Then I don't have to feel bad. I don't want to drag you down. Well, I know you play a lot more Fortnite than probably Overwatch, so... And now there's, like, Overwatch 2 is happening. Something about that. I don't know, my brother talks about it a lot. He's very excited. Oh, did we get it? Yes! Alright, that's satisfying. That whole eyepiece. That's fun. It's still rounded. It's shaped. That's hilarious. Support, yeah. Also, I'm supposed we've already been over it. Probably. I don't remember, though. Yeah, we could try Fortnite. I tried it the other night because my brother was playing it for once. One time. He doesn't usually play it, but I mean, it was fun. Is this gonna flatten? I don't think this is gonna flatten too well. Well, I'll try. I'll try. When I was patterning it, I thought it would flatten here, so I'm gonna try it. Maybe previous me was onto something. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's flattening well enough. No huge bubbles, so I guess it worked. Yay! It has no building now, so it's even better. I heard that the building mode got took out, but it was only for a little bit. Is it coming back? I'm willing to accept Fortnite now that building is gone. I don't understand, why they took that out. I don't know. Did people not like it or something? I thought that was part of the popularity of Fortnite. Is Fortnite still super popular? Because I know for a while it was really popular. I haven't been paying attention. Okay. This one came out a big mess. I might have to redo this one, actually. It's a pile of tape. So that's not great. I'm likely gonna have to redo this piece. That's okay. It was just the inside of the eye, and, a lot of the inside of the eye and the mouthpiece I might have to redo because I kind of ripped it up kind of badly, but I'll see if I can use it. If it doesn't really work, then I will just remake it. Not super hard. Alright, see, this part has some thicker tape. I must have gone over it a few times. There we go. Building will be back, but there will be a permanent no building mode. Oh, interesting. It's not as huge, but it's still pretty big. Interesting. Okay. Did not know about that. I'm specifically thinking of a game that was around for a long, long time. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't played it. Everyone says I should at least try it, though, because I like Overwatch. It's embarrassing that I can't remember what it's called. It's been around for a while. It's Ubisoft. There's lots of memes about it. What the heck is it called? Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Help me out, guys. Well, I can't expect anyone else to know what I'm talking about if I don't know what I'm talking about. Paladins, Warframe, no. It's really memes to death. Really memes to death. It's I haven't played it myself. People have been telling me to play it, so I don't remember what it's called because I haven't played it. Wow, we're getting there. We got all the neck gone. We got the front of the face gone. Just gotta get this upper ear section. Valorant, not that either. Ghost Recon. I've never even heard of that one. No, I think it's free to play. It's like... what is it called? There was like a huge, ridiculous thing about hats. People are really into the hats. Again, I've never played it, so I only know what I've been hearing. God, what's it called? People say that I like to play support, so I would be good if I played medic. I don't know what that means though, so I assume there's a character named Medic. I feel like you guys would know a lot more than me. Oh, you got it! Alright, Team Fortress 2. We're all playing Team Fortress 2 now, guys. People have been telling me to play that. It's memed to death. I couldn't remember what it was called. It was gonna drive me crazy. Also, I just realized, does that mean there was a Team Fortress 1? Because I've never heard of that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys. That was gonna drive me absolutely insane if I couldn't think of what it was called. It's like only one of the most popular games that have ever been made, and I just couldn't remember what it was called. No, I skipped it. Said forget it. They're like, whatever. Team Fortress, whatever. Alright, so this piece needs to get rounded out. I'm gonna do it right now before I forget. This is like the inside of the ear piece. Oh, what? I have it facing the wall. I am so bad with checking the camera. This is the inside of the ear piece, so it doesn't really have to be perfectly round, but it will help me now if I round it out. And I need another sheet of paper. Yes, but it was realistic and nothing like the sequel. Interesting. So they just decided we're gonna make this much more goofy now. Alright. I'm gonna cut this one out right now before I forget. Cut that out. Because this one needs to be rounded here. And it's just such a weird shape that I think I would have trouble cutting it out if I tried to wait and cut it out after. I wouldn't remember the exact reason why. It was kind of having this awkward, like, V shape right here. So I was just cutting this one out now. I mean, you can cut them out as you go. That's completely up to you. I'm just waiting. I don't know. I just feel like waiting to cut it out after. Am I even in the camera anymore? I feel like I'm leaning so far to the side. It's like, bye camera! Just gonna leave. There we go. See this awkward piece? Such a weird piece of a pattern, but it fits in here. It's exactly what it's supposed to do. Did I forget to write? Huh. That's nice. Alright, so I'm a fool. Usually I'll write exactly what it is. Like right here, I'll write side of face, or next to eye. And up here, I'll write above eye, eyebrow, or side of eyebrow, top of eyebrow. I'll write in front of eye, top of muzzle. I'll write what it is. For whatever reason, apparently it looks like I forgot. I wrote the color and the arrow of the fur. I forgot to write what it was. What the heck? I'm stupid. Okay, I'll definitely put that in the description to make sure you do that before you start cutting it like me. But it's okay, because we took pictures. Still though, I did make it a little harder on myself than I needed to. I really should have written that down. I think if I wasn't streaming, I think I would not have forgotten that, but oops. And now I want to go play Overwatch. You should add me. I made my name Clover. I was thinking about making it CloverCat, but eventually I just went for Clover. So if you ever run into a Clover, maybe it's me. I don't know. I'm not sure how many people actually play Overwatch anymore. Which sounds really sad. It's not like it's a dead game, but it's... I don't know. There's just a lot of games to choose from. How could everybody wanting to play Overwatch? I mean, we just listed a ton of multiplayer games. There are so many multiplayer games. I'm shocked that there's even enough players out there to play all these games. Oh, Micah, that is so sweet. Hi to him as well, yeah. Hello. Hello, Micah and Micah's husband. Also, I dropped a paper. Oh, it's down here. Once we get some of the fur in place... Also, thank you. It's nice to see you again, too. I know, it's been a while since we've been able to get on a stream, because even when I was able to stream... you've been busy, or it was just a bad time. Like, we haven't been able to make it work, where both of us were free at the same time, but it's good. It's good to see ya. Oh, no! I haven't usually, I'll tell my brother, like, usually I'll be like, hey, help me add us person. I'm really bad at adding people on my own. I'm not great at figuring out new games, because I'm a really slow learner, but once I learn how to do it, like, with 3D modeling, I am a beast. I can remember things like crazy, but that initial time to learn it. Alright. So I was saying... Whew. I'm gonna need a drink. I've been talking for a while. Oh, that's so sweet! Hello, Allie! It is okay that they are not a furry. I hope that she's having a good day. Or night. I guess it's night now. Alright, so we gotta cut the ear and the back of the head. We're getting there. So, the plan is... I'm probably not gonna cut out all of these on stream. I will cut out a few of them with you guys. But, next stream... I'll have a lot of these pieces pre-shaved because shaving on stream, I've done it before, it's just a stream of me coughing and complaining that there's fur in my mouth. So I will do most of the shaving off stream, but I will do some of it with you guys. And, we'll start to put these pieces together. And that will be very fun. So yeah, Next stream, it gets real. We get out the fur, finally. There was so much prep. All this, patterning, the foam, and the tape. It's finally, even, like, the balaclava, oh, come on. Sorry, the camera was facing the wrong spot. Lots and lots of prep, but finally, we're getting to the point where we bring out the fur. Oh, thank you! Yes, I just got some more dye and I re-dyed it, and I love the color, but I need a haircut desperately because my bangs are out of control, but thank you so much. I do like the blue. I did just recently dye it. Oh, she's excited. Avengers, I'm not a furry. Why am I here? There's this quote by Shadow the Hedgehog. I love it. Why are we here? But if you take it out of context, it's the funniest thing. It sounds like an existential crisis. Like, he's just saying, why are we here? But, like, yeah, out of context, it's so funny. Why are we here? Try shaving and accidentally eating real dog gaffer. Bro, right? Like, you do the real thing, Renn. You know what? I get a lot of people coming in, like, at least, not a ton, but at least once every day, sometimes twice, I get somebody coming in to Joann to buy some fabric to make dog bandanas or cat bandanas. Usually it's dog, but sometimes they make cat bandanas. And I'm like, every single time I think of Renn, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Is that something you've ever done, Renn? Have you ever made bandanas for the dogs? Because I guess you could, but there's a lot of cute fabric. Also, I wonder if you wanted me to make you a bandana. Because I like making bandanas for fursuits. I think it's fun. But I don't know what kind of fabric you would like. I could see if there's something that has, like, roses on it, because that would be pretty cool. Wow, this piece came off easily. Phil sounds angry. You know, I kind of get used to it. I've gotten used to him in the other room. He plays competitively. I don't think I could play like he does. It would get me too stressed out. I do play sometimes competitively, but I try not to get super into it because I don't want to get I don't want to just get too deep into it and get, like, upset if I lose or anything. I don't want to get into that world, personally. I think I've only ever gotten upset once, really, truly upset once, and it was because I had a losing streak all day, and I finally was winning, and right at the end of the match, as you know, we have internet issues. It disconnected, and not only did I lose the match... I lost because I disconnected it, treated it like a loss. Not only did it treat it like a loss, but I lost a ton of points because of it. And I was so upset. It was the only time I've ever been really, truly upset with a competitive game. And it was only because, not because I was losing, but because when I was finally winning, something out of my control just took it out of my grasp. So now, if I ever get on a loss streak, I stop myself before I get that far. Just in case the internet disconnects, because I don't want myself to get upset over a game. That's not something I would like to do. Oh, you do! Okay! Well, that's cool, Renn. Yeah, I will peek next time I'm looking through the fabric, which is just all the time. If I see something that's like some roses or something, I will totally make you a bandana out of that. Or if not, I'll just try to make you a bandana out of something, because I like making bandanas and it would be really cute. Sounds good. Flowers or dog stuff, paw prints or bones. Yeah! Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Alright. So far, so good on this. I used to have a really toxic friend that would become a raging mess every time he lost in Overwatch. Oh no! Yeah, see, I can't... That would not work for me. That would stress me out too hard. I don't think I could live like that. Truly. Yikes. That is called oversalt. I've never heard that joke before, but I like it. Also, hi! Welcome! That is so funny to me. Yeah, Avengers, do it! Update your game! It might be different since last time you played. I know they added a super jump to Moira, which has been really fun to me, because I mean Mercy and Moira, so... That's been fun. I've been jumping over stuff like crazy. So, I don't know if you played with the super jump, but... I love making bandanas for the dogs. They look so dapper. Oh! That is so sweet. I didn't even know you did that, Renn. That is so fun. How adorable. That makes me really happy. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this one out now because... I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a slit here. I think I might have put it on wrong, and rather than finding out later, I'm gonna test it now. I don't want this to get messed up just because I accidentally put it on the paper wrong. Moira is your main. You have not played since they added that. Oh, it's so fun. she could super jump over a lot of stuff. Like, if you jump right at the end of her, fade, that's when she'll jump super high, and it's really, really fun. Like, you can jump over roofs, and you can get up to higher places, make it a bit easier to, like, get to some of your teammates that are harder to reach, or to get in a safe spot. It's fun. There's, like, a lot you can do that you couldn't before, and I really like it. Okay, so it was like that. Apparently I just lost a piece of tape in there. So, right in here, it was just, there wasn't supposed to be a slit here, so I don't know why it was there like that, but I'm glad I tested it. It does fit perfect. I guess I just messed up when I was putting it on there. Yeah, no problem. Welcome. We're just making this. We're making a thing. Tracer, May, main yourself. Oh, that's fun. Tracer is hard. You know what? May is hard. Actually, all the DPS. I'm really bad with the DPS in general, but that's so fun. May is hard for me to play, and Tracer is hard to play, but they're very, very fun. I always die as Tracer, because I think what you're supposed to do for Tracer is you're supposed to go in the back line and kind of, like, disrupt, but I tend to die. Yeah. Definitely, I'm not great, but very fun. Alright, I'm gonna be blocking the camera a little bit with my hand for a second, probably. For the longest time, if I got stuck on DPS, which usually you don't get stuck on DPS in Overwatch, you know, usually it's like really hard to get DPS. People want DPS, but once in a while, everybody else, like if you're playing like Quick Play Classic or something, everybody else will like take tank and leave a tank and support and leave you with DPS, and in that moment, I'm like, oh no, because I play tank or support. I can't play DPS. I don't do enough damage. I'm not helpful. So once in a while, if I've gotten stuck with DPS, I used to choose Bastion because it was the only thing I could hit anything with. But now I'm getting a little bit better, and I usually go Ashe. I usually choose Ashe. Yes, be a pest. That is what Tracer does best. Oh, good. All right, at least I had the right game sense. I knew where she was supposed to be. I like Ashe's hair. I like that it's white. I think white hair is pretty cool. And I like how ridiculously over the top southern she is. I think it's really funny to me. But she's really fun to play too. There's a lot of stuff you can do with May, with the walls. Like, you have to... There's a lot you can do with May, honestly. Like, that's why I'm so bad with her. I've never trained on her before. But... Ooh, look at that. Big earpiece. Alright, I'm gonna slap that on this paper before I lose it. We are so close. We just gotta get the back of the ear. Ashe and Moira! Yay! Alright, I helped you remember the Ashe name, and you helped me remember TF2, because apparently I couldn't remember what TF2 was called, which is embarrassing. I wonder if there will ever be a Team Fortress 3. That's a good question, though. May's walls can burn in a fire. Right? Like, I'll be playing Reinhardt, and I'm not great, okay? I'm not claiming to be very good at this game. And then May puts a wall between me and my team, as she should. And then, of course, insta-death. Yeah. Fighting against a May that can play well is really, really scary. Alright. Come on. Oh, I'm so close. See, the foam is trying to stick to the tape, and that's not gonna fly. Oops. See, I remembered to check the camera this time. Make sure you guys could actually see what I was talking about. So ideally, you would do this all in one step. Like, you would put all this tape on here, mark it up, and take it off quickly, rather than letting the tape kind of sit for like a few weeks, because then it gets stuck to the base, and it gets really hard to remove, and then it starts peeling. It's just ideal to just do it all in one step. Not like me. The only reason I let it sit so long is because of streaming. Other than that, I probably would have done it much quicker. What species of head? This is going to be a gray wolf. And I'll pull it back so you can see a little bit better. I love making wolves. Wolves are like super fun. She is going to be a gray wolf. Again, the camera's too close. The eyes are not in. I left the eyes over there, but yep. Cute, huh? I really like the way it's coming out. I think it's cute, at least. So now I just gotta get this last chunk off. Which is gonna be kind of hard. It's kind of curved. It's stuck on there. Alright. Okay, it's coming. Yay, okay. This is not... Okay. I was all excited. I thought it was gonna go nice and easy, and now it's trying to rip. Don't do that, actually. Please. If it rips, then when I try to fix it, it'll end up being a different shape. I don't want the shape to get I don't want it to be misshapen. It's gotta stay. Okay. Okay. Yay! Woo! Okay, other than the inside of the mouth, that was one of the hardest pieces to remove so far, I'd say. Just because it was so curved, and every time I peeled it, it was trying to rip all the way around. Renn is a classy wolf! Yes, really! I love Renn. Oh, I can't wait to see Renn in action. Like, moving around. Ooh! I am doing a tail giveaway. I was trying to make it so you could use points to make it, to enter the giveaway. I don't know if it's working. You can do the command, I think it's exclamation point tail giveaway. You can try to enter. We'll see if it works. Alright, so this should be mostly flat, at least flat enough to put on a sheet of paper. You should make a turtle. I have plans to make a turtle. I actually have all the furs. Although I'm not sure if I wanted to use fur on it. Anyways, I have furs I can use, but I think I might end up using Minky, and I do have a plan for a turtle already. I'm very excited, but I want to get all my commissions done first before I do the turtle, because the turtle would be a personal suit. And I love turtles. But yeah, turtle. That will happen one day. I'm very excited for the turtle. Very nice foam base so far indeed. Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you so much! I'm hoping it'll turn out cute when it's done. It looks like it will. I have faith that it will be good. Thank you so much. Yep, well, not a full suit. Renn is not a full suit. She's, a partial. So she's got the hands and the feet and the tail and the head. So we do have to make... Oh, we didn't make the feet yet, did we? That'll take 3-4 streams for the hands and 3-4 maybe for the feet. Depends how long. Maybe. Yeah, should be about right. But the tail is done. And now the head is almost done too. We're gonna have to do a stream on, like, just eyelids, probably. And yeah, this one is a commission. I do, my only personal suit right now is my Figby here. Oh, hi Figby. He's got a scarf on today. And there's Mr. Woofs. There's his muzzle. Yeah, but I do intend to make more personal suits. I have some. I've got all the plans. I actually have the furs for most of them. I just, don't have the time. My commissions are first, so... One day I'll do more personal suits. Okay, so here is Streamlabs, Cloudbot. Okay, let's go. So you should be able to use the points to get a tail giveaway. I'm not positive that it's gonna work, but I tried my best to make it work. So, hopefully. Alright, so we got all of the pieces off. We slapped them onto some sheets of paper so it's not sticky. And now we just get to take the scissors. Now this I would use regular paper scissors. I wouldn't use your, I mean, you always want to use the scissors for what you're doing. And this, right now I'm not cutting through the tape, I'm cutting at the edge, I'm cutting around the tape. So I'm going to use my paper scissors, not my glue non-stick scissors. Because I don't want my non-stick scissors to get all, messed up and dull from cutting paper. Because cutting paper actually really does dull scissors quite quickly, believe it or not. Joys of being a maker, always making suits for everyone else and never enough time to make any for yourself. Right? Oh, I have so many in the works. I have a snake in the works. Well, I mean, I have the designs sketched up, and I'm ready to make them if I had time. And a turtle and an elephant. I'm so excited. Lots of personal suits that are just not happening yet. One day they will happen. Someday I'll commission the rest of suit when you're done losing weight. Yee! Oh man. First of all, I'm so proud of you. Losing weight is really hard. Like, really hard. And the only reason I eat horribly. The only reason I don't have more pounds on me is just because I've got a great metabolism. But give it a few years, and once my metabolism can't keep up with my bad diet, I'm gonna have to try. But it's really hard to eat healthy and make sure you're exercising every day. It's like, kudos to you. I'm so proud of you. It's not an easy task. And when you are ready for that, if you want to commission me, I'll be here for you. And if you are thinking about getting a full suit, like a bodysuit for it, I will definitely make the feet paws able to be connected to a bodysuit. So I'll make the edges have the ability to put a zipper on there, if that makes sense. So that if you do want a full suit one day, it will be able to be connected to the feet. Somebody just today, I was just mentioning earlier how I was at a gaming store with my brother and his girlfriend. Well, at that gaming store, there's a furry guy there. He's awesome. We see him every time because he's like the manager there. He's a really great guy. And on my way out, he's like, hey, I need some new foam padding. Would you be willing to give me a quote? And I'm like, yeah! I told him I have a queue, but, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully I can help him out, because I've known him for a while. I've been shopping at that store for a while, and I see him every time, and he's a really great guy. That's cool! You know, it's kind of bizarre. I'd say, like, maybe 1 out of 5 people that watch this stream sometimes, are not furries. It's really bizarre. So now I'm not really even sure. Some of them just like art, and some of them are just friends. But that's cool. Of course, furries welcome. It is fun to be a furry. I think that we have a lot to give in the way of art and creativity, so. Alright, let me move my camera a little bit. My SpongeBob trash can. I've had that for as long as I can remember, and I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon. So now I'm just cutting out these pieces. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay them onto the fur and trace them, and then, well, there's our pattern. We cut them out. Some of them need to be shaved, and some of them need to not be shaved. And some of them need to be, like, half shaved, like, kind of like a blended kind of thing. So, that one I'm not as great with. Blending of shaving is a little bit harder for me, but we'll do the best we can. But we're actually almost done for the night. I've just gotta finish cutting these out. Okay, if I ever actually answer you on Discord. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I don't care showing it on stream if I feel like I'm gonna play it on stream one day, but I don't know if I will play it on stream. I feel like playing a competitive game on stream would be a little bit stressful because people that are much, much better than me will be like, why are you so bad, you fool? Like, at least if somebody is toxic, you can just kind of, like, leave the match. At least if it's just a quick play match, but yeah, it's harder to escape toxic people on a stream. I mean, I guess you could just block them, but I need more mods. I guess, long story short, I guess I'll just keep my battle tag stuff secret until I play it on stream one day. That sounds like a good plan. So yeah, if I remember to actually talk to you after I'm done on stream. Oop, I'm a little bit behind in the chat here. Oh, Renn, 42 pounds! Dear Lord! That's awesome! Oh man, I am so proud of you. That's crazy. That is a lot. You must feel really good, too. Like, probably feel great. At least, I mean, my mom used to be, she was very big. Very, 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 very big. I don't know how heavy, because I was a lot younger, but now she is, she's a regular weight. She's still a little bit larger, but, she's really much, much better, and she feels so much better, and I'm really, really happy for her. Furry feline. Is that your fursona? Are you a cat? Alon... How do I say your name? Alonzak? Is that how I say it? You need attachment combs for your blending of coat links. See, that's the... You know, you're so smart, Renn. That's the trouble I have, is I don't actually use the shaver that often because it's not great. It's not a great shaver, and I actually just have easier time pre-cutting the fur length with scissors to the perfect length. Like, I'll take each piece like this. I would rather perfectly cut to that height, and then I'd sew it together after. So that's why I have trouble with blending, because I don't really use the shaver. I need a better shaver. Honestly, you could probably show me a good shaver. And you would probably be a better person to watch teaching how to shave than me. Legitimately. Like, we should all be taking that class from you. I feel guilty telling you about my weight loss while eating my birthday cake. That's amazing. Oh yeah, it was your birthday. Aw, man. I know, I wanted to get your suit done by then, but I'm slow AF. The closest you'll get to me to swearing on stream. Happy birthday! I'm so proud of you, and you know what? You eat that cake. That is fine. 7 is still really good, Avengers. 7 is pretty good. Any little bit helps. If you're making your way there, and that's good. Alright, right here maybe? Okay. So normally after this, I would just kind of put that, if there's any pieces that are kind of bizarrely shaped, like there's like a really weird hook or some kind of jaggedy weirdness, and I'm like, alright, is this piece correct? This is the part where I would kind of put it on and make sure that the piece looks correct on the head, but I will probably do that off stream. Like this one, what if I'm like, okay, is this supposed to be jaggedy here? I might just like hold it up to the head and double check, make sure it's the right shape. But for the most part, I already checked them as I was going, like if one looked weird, like it didn't look right. But yeah, I just kind of checked it as I was going, so I don't really need to check it again. A little bit of the tape is sticking. I guess I could use my non-stick scissors on here if I wanted to, but I just don't want to dull them with paper, because paper really dulls these things. You know what? I will, actually, Renn. You're so much smarter than me on that. I literally do not know much at all, which I shouldn't be admitting, seeing as I'm trying to do a whole stream, like, watch how to make a full fursuit. I know what I'm doing, I swear. But, like... That's the one thing that I'm actually not super confident with, so maybe I can get some tips from you, the master of shaving, between streams. I can get some practice in, because, yeah, that's something that you would definitely know more than me. Thank you, actually, for offering to share your tips. Oh, Alonzo, I can say that. Okay. That one I can do. The Alonzo K. Okay, I get it. Eee! Oh, that's cute, a black and white cat. I love that. Black and white cats are cute. That's a cute persona. I would like that one. See, this one's giving me a little bit of trouble. I might put this back on the head and make sure that it's right, because there's some really strange shapes here. Okay, camera, focus. Focus on this, not my scissors. It's not gonna, is it? Anyways, I might double check this piece, just because... Whoa, she said a swear! Let's cancel her. It's so hard when food is so yummy. You know what? I feel so bad because... Oh, I was just gonna say... you eat Olive Garden noodles. I was just gonna say, it's hard because you're not really allowed to eat a lot of noodles. And I freaking love noodles. So, even that on its own, like, the willpower is immense. Like, the fact that you're able to just, you know, eat proper, it's, I don't think I could do it. Like, if I was told... Alright, you need to stop eating Oreos. You just need to stop. Or you need to stop eating noodles. I don't know if I could do it. Legitimately. So the fact that you're able to actually, like, control your impulse to want to eat these things, it's hard. And food is yummy, yeah. Like, I give you so much credit. Avengers, I forgot how much I like this game. I know, it's fun! Overwatch is fun. I might play Tracer again next time I get to pick it up, because Tracer and May are fun but hard. But I have a lot of fun on Tracer. And since I was reminded by Alonzo, that sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a terrible DPS, but if I'm having fun and it's only quick play, then it's fine. I don't think I would dare try competitive on DPS. Okay, come on. I'm trying to cut this perfectly. Just cutting out this eyebrow was not easy for me. Now this one would have been smarter to put down on my cutting mat, this green cutting mat of mine, and just get an x-acto blade and go around the inside. Ideally, that's what I should have done. I mean, I made it work with the scissors, but for anybody else who's doing it, if you want to do that, go ahead. That'd probably be really smart. Because I got this piece cut out, but I could have made it easier on myself. You've been grooming for 17 years this May. Wow. You're happy to help with any tips or equipment suggestions. That is amazing. Thank you so much for being willing to share. I know some people, like tips and stuff they might not want to share, like tips of rules of the trade. What do they call it? Secrets of the trade. Yeah. So the fact that you're willing to share is really nice of you. Thank you. And of course, things that I've learned, I'll be like, hey, by the way, I learned this from my friend Renn. Because there is no way I'd be able to learn all the things that I've learned over the years without other people helping me learn. It is really great. That's another thing I love about the furry community is that, like, if you go online, you'll see all kinds of stuff, like free fursuit bases, or even just cheap fursuit bases for people who want to draw or color in their personas. Lots of people talking about how to make characters, lots of adoptables, people just giving away for free tips on how to make fursuits, and that's just awesome to me. And I know my family warns me a lot. They're like, you know, you might want to be careful about what you share because these are your thoughts and stuff, but in a way, it's just kind of my way of giving back to the community. Like, yes, I know one day some people who are watching this may become fursuit makers and may become competition in the fursuit making business, but that's not really the way I look at it. I'd rather just think of it as, like, everybody, all those people out there who gave out, like, free tutorials that helped me get my foot in the door. This is just kind of my way of giving back to the community, and I want other people to be able to make fursuits, without having to pay hundreds of thousands or ridiculous amounts, however much, on a fursuit if they can't afford it, or maybe if they like to just make their own fursuits, but they don't know where to start. So, while I understand that some people may not want to share their tips, and I respect that, people who are willing to share their tips, it really is appreciated. I think more people appreciate it than they might realize. Because I've learned a lot just from other makers willing to share their ideas. Like the first time I made wings, I was like, what should I use to stabilize this with? What is the best thing? And, you know, I googled it and, who was it? Not Fursuits, although Fursuits was helpful. I think it was Nefertiti. I watched a tutorial from her, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Gave me a good idea on what to do with that, so... I like just... The furries are just so helpful to each other, always willing to just, you know, really just got each other's backs. At least the nice ones. The nice ones of us. You can post a link to your Sona's ref in chat. Yeah, go ahead. Sure. As long as it's safe for work. I thought it would suck after a year or so, but you did well. Good job, Avengers. I am proud of you. I'll never share my epic SpongeBob video secrets. Right? I guess you've got to keep your secret SpongeBob secrets. I don't know what that would be, but you could keep them secrets. Definitely safe for work. That's great. That's my favorite kind. I hate that I have to ask. Because normally I just would like to assume that most of the time it's safe for work. Oh, look at that kitty. Oh, bless. What a cutie. That would be fun. I would love to make that one. That's adorable. I love that. There's a lot of characters I see, like, there's only a very few characters I've ever seen that I really just didn't like the design of, and it's usually like a color palette thing, like they put red and, like, bright red, bright blue, bright green, like, usually it's a color palette thing, but most characters I think are cute, but some characters are really cute, and I really like that one. That one I like a lot. I think we're done. I gotta... This is some inside of the mouth pieces here. It didn't really come out the way I liked it to. It kind of got ripped up. I'm probably just gonna redo this off stream once I'm done here. But, yeah, just ignore this. So, this is the last piece I have to put on the paper, and it's that muzzle, that big muzzle piece. It goes round right here, and this is where the cheek is. It sticks out right here. Oh, yeah! Yee, that's so cute. I love kitties. You know, that's another thing. I actually don't know what people use for fursuits to make, whiskers. I've never looked into it, and I personally, I don't know what I would use. So, you know, I'll look it up, and hopefully the community is willing to share some tips with me, because I actually don't know what I would use for that. Because I know that there are some kind of, like, beading wires that are a little bit, like, thicker. They kind of, that might be what they use. I'm not sure what other people use, really, but... Well, Alonzo is a really cute kitty, I'll give you that. Horsehair as whiskers. Ooh. Now there's an idea. I mean, if you put some stiffening of some kind on there, it might work. Because initially I thought, like, some kind of wire, but then I was like, hold up, that will not work, because as soon as that wire gets bent, it'll just be, like, bent up whiskers. It will not look good. So, maybe, I don't know. Wire is too easy to bend out of shape, so. Oh, see, I would absolutely, like, that is such a cute character. I would love to make that costume, especially because it's kind of got that cute little splotchies. It's like, it's not too much, it's just, it's like the subtle splotches. It's so cute. I'd love to make that character. And the only problem is, right now, my queue is, like, too long for my own good. Oh, man. So, I mean, if you want, you totally could, and I would love to, but I will have to say that my queue is quite full right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would so be into that. I actually have not made a kitty of any kind. Well, I mean, I did once, kind of. I made a saber-toothed dragon hybrid, so it's kind of like a big cat. Like a saber-tooth is a big cat type. Cool. Well, I've got to check these two pieces to make sure that they fit proper, because there was a little bit of oddity when I was cutting it out around here. Make sure that it's correct. But other than that, we are done. Yeah, Alonzo, you know, I would love to. I wish I could, seriously. But if you are still looking to get a fursuit made maybe one day and happen to be done with my queue or closer to the end, I would love to work on him. I know, right? Not a single feline. Can you believe it? Like, I mean, the saber-tooth dragon doesn't really count as, like, a cat to me, like, because it's not as much like a house cat. It's like a big cat. They have completely different facial structure. Well, not completely, but for the most part, it's pretty different. Clear or color plastic, like fiber sticks. That's a good idea, Renn. I didn't think about that. See, you're already giving me the ideas. I actually did not think of that. Hey, Sonic! How you doing? I was actually just about to end. Sad. Also, you just reminded me. I've got to finish playing Sonic Forces and Sonic Adventure 2. Two different Sonic games that are only halfway done. It's been okay. It's a little bit sad, but you know, everything, it's working out. Well, I'm okay. How are you? It is looking about a year, actually. Maybe a little bit less, but I would say a year, because I'm very, very slow. Avengers, oh boy, come play Overwatch. Honestly, probably. I usually play like 1 or 2 games before bed. I just like to play that. Oh, just came back home. It's pretty late. Not sure if you're in the same time zone as me, but, it's pretty late. Do you have school tomorrow? Yeah, I would say about a year. I've got a lot of people, which is awesome, but, you know, keeping me busy. I guess I could... Am I live? I think I just hit a shortcut to end the stream, which is really embarrassing. No! I did! Alright, that was my fault. I accidentally hit the button to end the stream. Well, that's highly embarrassing. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm back, but, oops. Yay, thank you! Alright, Fel says I'm back, so that's good. Likely it's making everybody watch a 30-second ad again, so sorry about that. You want to see my decoy butter? This is my decoy butter. It looks like a butter stick, but it's actually a shower cap. He's so mad about the decoy butter. That would be awesome. I think he is such a cute character, and if I made him in my style, I would love it. I would absolutely adore making him. But, you know, if the stars align, if it works out for us, I would totally be honored to make him. Sorry I cut out. I accidentally hit the button to turn off the stream. Yeah. Oops. Sonic, I hope you're not gonna be too tired tomorrow, because it is kind of late. You're gonna be going to bed late. I need to brush my hair. I always keep my brush with me because my hair gets tangly. There we go. I need a haircut again. It's just... I think we're all set, though. Sorry we went out with, like, a whimper rather than a bang, because I accidentally turned off the stream. But, yeah. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna do some shaving work before tomorrow's stream, and I'll see you somewhere around 8, 9 p.m. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to show you. If you type in exclamation point Trello. Sorry, I can't type and speak at the same time. So that's the link to my Trello, so you can see all the things in the queue. So it should tell you, exactly how much I've got to do. And not all of these are full suits. In fact, most of them are just, like, a head or a piece. But it'll say in the description of each character, so... Yeah. That's just... Yep. Oh, you joined my Discord! Thank you! Well, we can say hi. Again, I need to start checking on my Discord more. So, if I'm not doing that, you can bully me. Yeah, that'd be great. I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next week. I'm gonna be streaming every week on Monday and Tuesday. This is just the one weird week where it's Tuesday and Wednesday. What did I say? I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday, and this is the weird week where it's Wednesday, Thursday. Something fishy like that. But it'll be the same 2 nights every week. So, alright, I have a good one. Bye-bye.